Hey everyone, welcome back to Shrey FC. I hope you're well. I hope you're good. Hopefully, everyone is having a good day and a good time. And now it's time to discuss five things learned from Chelsea to Arsenal to a very proud performance of the boys. Really happy. Just sad we drew 2-2, but so proud of the boys, the manager, and the team. Really happy. And it's time to discuss the five things I learned from this game. So before I start, just a humble request: if you can like the video, it will really mean a lot to me. If you can subscribe, it will really mean a lot to me. And put your opinions in the comment section of things you learn and your opinion on the things that I'm gonna say. So starting with the first thing I learned, and that is Marc Cucurella. What an impressive transformation this has been. He was this close to leave us in the summer. The reports were coming out that Chelsea are trying their best to get him out of the club. They were even offering him to Newcastle. Chelsea were letting him go to Manchester United before we played him in the Carabao Cup game, which eventually led the move to be turned down, and they went for Regulian. And what a great turnaround it's been for Cucurella, from being booed by his own fans last season. Now, I'm saying people have their own opinion, but booing our own player is something I don't agree with. And Marc Cucurella has turned it around, and I'm so happy for him. He was fantastic for in this game. Before this game, he played at right back because Gusto was suspended, Reece James was injured. Now in this game, because Disasi was not fit, he played at left back, his preferred position, and took on Bukayo Saka, one of the best winger in the league along with Mohamed Salah. And wow, the way he handled Bukayo Saka was fantastic. Marc Cucurella was absolutely fantastic in this game. Just in the last 15-16 minutes, you saw the energy levels drop, and these things can happen. But Marc Cucurella was absolutely impressive in this game. His defensively was good, the way he carried the ball, it was good, and that was such a nice performance of Marc Cucurella. The only a bit tad disappointing thing was, I think, attackingly he can be better, but still a very positive performance of Marc Cucurella, and what a turnaround of his Chelsea career. And that brings me now to the second point, and that is the manager, Mauricio Pochettino. I've been the one Chelsea fan who's been asking for Pochettino to appoint as a manager. I've been saying to give him time, and I'm so happy now people are seeing the talent in this manager, how good this manager is. He just needs to be given time with his young players. For the whole season, we have seen the patterns of play. We have seen what he's trying to do, the football we have been playing. Just we have been a bit unlucky. We have not been clinical. But always it's just the manager. We blame the manager. But it's been overall a good progress so far this season. And this match, the tactical switch the manager made was absolutely stupendous. To play 4-4-2 in this game, to pack the middle area, was fantastic by the manager. What the manager did in this game is he went with two right and left midfielders in Raheem Sterling at the right, Mudryk at the left, and we went with Cole Palmer and Gallagher as the two forwards, with Palmer being the right forward, Gallagher being the left forward, and Enzo Caicedo in the midfield. And what the manager did is we absolutely isolated Arsenal in the midfield. We did not press Gabriel and Saliba too much, but once Gabriel and Saliba let the ball go to another player, we pressed them like pack of wolves, and we did not allow Jorginho to get in the game. We did not allow Odegaard having a bit of like more of the ball and controlling the game, which meant Saka and Martinelli were also left isolated, and that was a dominant performance. People will say it's a 2-2 draw, but if you look at the game properly, if you see the first 75 minutes, we did not even allow Arsenal have a shot on target. And if we were clinical, we could easily have been 3-0 up, 4-0 up. The manager coached a fantastic victory, but the immaturity still in the side, the young players, we made some mistakes, and we allowed Arsenal back, but the manager got his spot on. We play some good football, the way we are building from the back, the way we are pressing, our football in the first goal to win the penalty, but the football we played, that one-touch football, is something the manager is trying to build. Give it time, give it patience. The progress is there and the idea is there, which is really good to see. Coming on to the third one, that is Cole Palmer. And I've been saying on this channel, I was so excited with this signing because we have a good explosive winger in Raheem Sterling. We have a very good explosive winger in Mudryk. We have Conor Gallagher, who does a lot of good work right now in pressing terms. The way he partners along with Enzo and Caicedo now. Conor Gallagher is the one that presses high, comes back and wins the ball. Caicedo, but what we were missing is someone creative. And with Nkunku injury, we needed one more. And Cole Palmer is a man we needed. He's such a calm person on the ball. It's nothing to do with the penalty. Leave the penalty aside. The display he put, his pressing was spot on. The way he's calm on the ball, the way he coordinates with Mudryk, Sterling, the way he coordinates with Gallagher, the way he coordinates with Enzo and Caicedo, the way he helps us play is something we have needed. His creativity, his work on the ball. When he has ball on this field, it looks like nobody can take it away from him. The way he glides with it, passes, makes some good runs. The way he cuts inside and always gets the right passing option, cutting the opposition's passing lane and making a very good pass which stretches them. I think Cole Palmer has been a fantastic signing, and it shows why he was a very highly rated player in Manchester City and working under Pep Guardiola. His skills on the ball, his patience on the ball is something we needed, and his calm and composure is something this team really needed, and a really, really good signing. And so happy with the display of Cole Palmer. Coming on to the fourth one, and this is a bit of negative. The fourth thing learned is Robert Sanchez needs to calm down. See, I'm not the one that's going to come here and criticize him. I love each and every Chelsea player. Mistakes are bound to happen, but you need to learn from that. Robert Sanchez has been making these mistakes from start of the season. Against Liverpool, he made this mistake, but what happened is Liverpool did not capitalize, and as fans, we forgot it. He made this mistake against Brighton. We should have been punished, but it was not punished. We won the game. Everybody forgotten. He made the same mistake against Burnley as well. He made the same mistakes in many previous games, but because we went on to win the game, we forgot it. Robert Sanchez has exceeded expectations. He has been a fantastic signing. The saves he has made, he has been absolutely fabulous for us, and some of his distributions have been good as well. So I still love him, respect him, and he's had a good time. But Robert Sanchez just needs to calm a bit and just needs to understand a bit of understanding of the situation, and he will get very better with his Chelsea team. He's a good person, good young player. Because for goalkeeper, he's still very young. He still has a lot of potential. He still shows the way he claims the crosses, his height. He's such a good player, and he can get even better. He's not a top goalkeeper, but he's a fine goalkeeper and get better. But Robert Sanchez needs to sometimes calm down with distribution, wait on the ball, take some time. That time we were 2-0 up against Arsenal. You just needed to have the ball, take time, pass it to Silva or Colville, and whenever you claim the cross, just sit on the ground and waste time. But in the previous matches against Brighton and Liverpool, he has always shown that rashness, and this time it cost us. I'm not going to criticize him. He's a human. It happens, but you need to learn from it and get it out of a game. And that brings me to fifth thing I learned from this game, and I will say one of the most massive things I learned from this game is Conor Gallagher right now is one of the most important, or if one of the most important player right now in the team. And that is not something I thought I'll say 3 months back. And I think many people 3 months back wanted him sold, like when 45-50 million were being quoted. But what a turnaround. And Conor Gallagher right now is one of the most important, if the most important player in the Pochettino system, because he has been so important. Earlier in the season, the manager was doing a bit of mistake, playing him deeper and Enzo a bit higher. But even then, he was performing better than Enzo, better than Caicedo. At that time, against Mohamed Salah, he won the ball back so many times. But at that time, the structure of the team was not working. But in the recent week, the manager has dropped Enzo a bit deeper with Caicedo. Gallagher is a bit forward, and I think it's really working well right now. What Conor Gallagher does really well for us is he's the first point of the press of a team when we press the opposition. Conor Gallagher, Palmer, Mudryk, Sterling, they press Arsenal really well. So they were left isolated. Jorginho was not able to dictate the tempo, and Odegaard was left isolated. Along with that, Conor Gallagher always tracks back. Whenever Enzo and Caicedo are in trouble, he's always able to protect them, and then he goes forward as well. And this is why I said earlier in the videos as well, Conor Gallagher does the job of two players. When you play Conor Gallagher, it's like you have two midfielders on the pitch extra, and it's like you're not playing 4-4-2, you're playing a 4-5-2, and it sounds ridiculous, it sounds funny, but Conor Gallagher right now is doing job of two players. He tracks back, he wins the ball back, and then forward, he helps us press, he wins us the ball, like he did against Burnley for the goal, and we went on to score the goal. This is the quality of Conor Gallagher right now. He might not be a very shiny player on the ball, he might not be one of the like your Odegaards or those players. I'm not even comparing him to that. Those players technically are one of the best in the league. But Conor Gallagher, his professionalism is top notch. The way he covers the ground coming back and going forward, his pressing, his knowledge of the game in terms of winning the ball, the right positioning is really good. And whether you like him, whether you don't like him, I think he's a very important player. And when Lavia comes back, it's going to be very difficult right now for him to find the place in the team. So happy with Conor Gallagher, and he's right now one of the most important players in the team. This is my 5 things learned from this game and the video. Please people, do let me know your opinion, your thoughts. Please like, please subscribe, hit the bell icon. Thank you. Wishing you the best.